Thank you, Dan, Doris, and Michelle, and we say good evening from a very loud Energy Solutions Arena. Loud until L.A. got off to a good shooting start. The Lakers have hit 5 of their first 9. Lamar Odom just got a goaltending call on a 3-point play. He comes to the line. Every Laker has scored. QB Brown, it's L.A. 11, trying to knock out the Jazz. Utah was 6. And what did you see in the first 4:20 after you're watching Cleveland close out their game?
Mike, Laker transition game is on fire. They're scoring almost every other opportunity, and then they're attacking the basket. If you stop them, their big men are getting wide open 10 to 15-foot jump shots.
Boozer, Okur, and Ronnie Brewer have the field goals for the Jazz. The Lakers have 3 team fouls, the Jazz 2. That gets you caught up as Darren Williams having a great series, averaging 22.5 a game, makes it 12 to 8. We've had no subs, so the starting 5 still in, 4:45 into this ball. It's Kobe who says the back is feeling better than before Game 5 on Wednesday. Attacking, Kirilenko with the block. But on the way up, Ronnie Brewer is called for the foul.
There's no need to foul Kobe. You just got to force him to make the shots. We think that he's not as quick when he's 100%. There's no doubt about that. So force him when he gets by you to make the shot. Let's see if he has the elevation early.
Here's an update on Kobe's back from our Lisa Saltis. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, what a difference a couple of days made. Kobe told me during pregame warm-ups with a big smile on his face that the back feels great. Hubie just said he may not be 100%, but he's definitely close to it. So I asked him, what did Gary Beatty, the head trainer, do? Some voodoo magic or something? He said that. He said, but also a lot of physical therapy by a woman up in L.A. by the name of Judy Cito. I don't know who she is, but if you're a Lakers fan, I guess you probably want to send her some flowers right about now.
Hello, Judy. The key to Game 6. Ronnie Brewer, who hit a dunk earlier, hits that one. Brewer was 7 of 9 from the field a lot early on in the Game 5 loss at Staples on Wednesday night.
Well, Mike, the majority of his points come off of movement in the painted area, cutting to the basket and cutting hard.
Odom shooting 60%. The field missed it. Good pass, Bryant. Gasol challenged by Okur. Utah back the other way.
Now, this is the part of the game. Utah must run the ball back. They're having no trouble scoring in the transition game.
Boozer, who must get going, misses. That was a tough shot. He's 1 of 3 from the field in the early going. And in transition, nobody stops Kobe.
Now, Okur that time faded, Mike. He was right there. All he had to do was step in front of Kobe, take the charge, but more important, force Kobe to make a move offensively.
7 fast break points. I know if you watched the first game, this is a shock to the system, seeing all these baskets. Williams off the miss, and Gasol goes up and rebounds it for Los Angeles.
Well, in this series, the Lakers are scoring 110 and Utah at 108. So we know that they both can score the ball. The big question is, can Utah stop the Lakers tonight in this building?
Williams, who has been so big, matched up against Derek Fisher. It's been a good one to watch throughout this series.
Yeah, you have to get him when he's open. Okur was late. That's the second time he's been down there.
And Kirilenko had 3 perfect shirts around him. The block sends Kobe the other way. Radmanovic with a finish. He opened the game with a 3. Hit that 2 with a layup, similar to the start Radmanovic had in Game 5. And we have a timeout. Just underway. Kobe Bryant feeling good. 6 points, 2 rebounds. And the Lakers do what the Celtics could not do. And New Orleans could not do. Can they win Game 6 on the road?
Here at our remote test facility, we put the Nissan Altima through over 5,000 extreme tests to help ensure long-lasting quality and durability. Of course, you'd never treat yours that way, right?
Sorry.
The Nissan Altima, made to drive, built to last.
Become the perfect weapon. Become Jason Bourne. The Bourne Conspiracy. Download the demo today. T for Teen.
It's time for a new solution. The Why Pay More revolution. From a value menu institution. It's gotta be Taco Bell. Get a lot of choice for a little cash. Change for a change in
for the personal attention both you and your car deserve? Then visit Airport Marina Ford, your hometown Ford dealer, where our knowledgeable people make the difference. Looking for a great way to get away? Then check out the great deal on this 08 Escape for only $159 plus tax a month. Or get cutting-edge styling for only $199 plus tax a month on the award-winning Ford Edge. Airport Marina Ford can also help you go green. Let us save you lots of green with our extensive selection of Escape hybrids on sale now at Airport Marina Ford, conveniently located off the 405 freeway. Ford, drive one.
At Infiniti, the art of hospitality is anticipating what people want. Introducing the all-new Infiniti EX, designed to elevate luxury in ways you could never imagine. Ordinary is getting inside a car. Extraordinary is never wanting to leave it. The all-new Infiniti EX, the personal luxury crossover.
Lease an Infiniti EX for $399 per month.
My computer's fast. Finally. FinallyFast.com.
Play with controlled abandon, right? So you're playing hard, but you're under control. Let your instincts carry you to what you have to do. You've been trained in how to run this offense, run the floor, follow your instincts. You know how to do that.
The words of Phil Jackson before the game. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Hall of Famer Hubie Brown. We've had these great seats in Staples End here for some of the very good series. This has been the most competitive of the second-round series. Now, Utah must win. What must they do based on what you've seen early on here?
Well, in the early on going, we said right at the start, they must stop the transition game. The Lakers 9-0. So right now we know that the Lakers are doing what they do best. Their athletic quickness in the open floor, and they're shooting a high percentage.
Lakers pushing it effectively with that, and only one turnover, as you mentioned, with those 9 fast break points. Let's see how Utah gets going on offense. No changes at the timeout by Phil Jackson or Jerry Sloan. You guys have done this so many times in the playoffs. Kirilenko, tough catch, the only starter not to score, lost the handle. Fisher runs with Kobe.
Look out here now.
Nobody stops Fisher, and Williams picks up his first personal foul.
Mike, when you do defensive drills, whether it's at the grammar school, high school, college, pro level, you always must stop the ball. If you do not stop the ball, force the ball to change direction. And that's what you teach. Get in front of the man at the top of the circle in the transition game and force him to pass the basketball. That way, you have an opportunity, maybe of a turnover.
14 fouls on Utah, 3 on the Lakers. That one picked up by Williams. Derek Fisher, who in this series, you see his numbers there, he has hit 10 3-point field goals and 10 2-point field goals. But one number not there that is huge, his steals. He has 18 steals in the first 5 games of this series.
Like he's playing great basketball, playing with a ton of confidence.
10-point lead for the Lakers, and Boozer coming to the basket is fouled. If that's Gasol, it's Odom. It is Odom. So Lamar picks up his first.
Now that's the first time that Boozer has made a catch and has turned and really attacked the basket. He's got to do much more than that. Whether Gasol has him or Odom, he can beat both of them off the dribble. He's a good offensive rebounder if he should shoot and miss.
Let's change that. That was Gasol. We were right the first time, so that's 2 fouls here on Pau Gasol. That happened in game 1, but didn't really impact the outcome that much. On ABC on Sunday, there will be a 7th game, Cleveland and Boston. Coverage begins at 3 Eastern. TNT on Monday. We'll have Game 7 of San Antonio, New Orleans, and perhaps this Game 7. And on Tuesday here on ESPN, it'll be Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, either Cleveland at Detroit or Detroit at Boston. And remember, the draft lottery comes before that, so all these teams that didn't make the playoffs, advance those teams. Tuesday night, a big night for you. You'll see it all on ESPN. Odom from Gasol, a beautiful bounce pass from Pau.
Now, Pau Gasol's off to a great start. He has a couple of blocks, 4 rebounds, and a few assists. All you have to do is put the ball in the post and get all of the cutters out of that triangle. If you're open, the ball will be right there for you.
Matt Harpring in off the bench. They did change that foul back to Odom, so that is his first. They double-check twice at the table and go back to Odom. So he has 1, Gasol has 1. Bryant on the handoff. Short rebound by Boozer. Paul Millsap and Matt Harpring in off the bench earlier than normal for Jerry Sloan.
Now, the Utah bench is winning the bench contribution by 9 points a game in this series.
Harpring tried to sneak the baseline pass to Burr, but Derek Fisher knows every cut and turn in this offense was waiting. Turnover. Last touch by Millsap. It'll stay down here with the Lakers. Great start for LA. 8 of 16 from the field, 5 of 5 from the line. We saw the concern on Jerry Sloan's face. Teams have not made big comebacks in this series. Gasol, 24-12. The Lakers on top by a dozen.
Like the early going, their offense is beautiful. The spacing is excellent. They're getting what they want on their passing and cutting. You play them one-on-one, they're scoring. Then they're hurting you in the transition flow.
Bryant gave that shot to Burr. He missed it. Right now the Jazz are in some trouble.
Well, they're shooting less than 33%, Mike, putting a lot of pressure on their defense, and it's keeping the Lakers in the open floor.
Bryant hangs and scores. Jerry Sloan may have to do something here. Another sub or a timeout. 26-12. Miles Korver's going to come in looking for offense. Sands trying to get the Jazz going in this must-win game for Utah. Down 3-2 in the series. Williams put it at the top, shot to the rack.
We have to see much more of that. He's got to become a little selfish here, Mike, because the rest of the guys are not taking advantage of their situation when they make the catch. He is shooting a 50% guy, whether it's threes or whether it's two, and he's making it happen.
Somehow Gasol able to hang on. Radmanovic there for the tip. He has 7 points.
Everybody's upset here right now. They're upset at the refereeing. They're upset at their team shooting a bad percentage, and also the careless passing in the last 3 minutes of play.
Harpring comes off the Millsap screen, and here comes Millsap baseline. Missed the reverse and fouls Kobe Bryant.
One thing that's missing, Mike, offensive rebounding. They're shooting a bad percentage, but they are not getting the second chance up. Keep an eye on Kobe. This is a tough shot. How about the fact that he just regroups while he's in the air to bank that in? This is a gimme because it comes off of a turnover.
Radmanovic put it in. Lakers by 14.
Prepare yourself for an event so big we couldn't fit it inside. Nissan's 10th event. Get the best deals now on stylish sedans, powerful trucks, and durable SUVs. Get $1,500 Nissan cash back on Sentra and $199 a month for the 5-star safety-rated Altima. Your new Nissan will last and last, but event savings won't. Tents come down June 2nd.
Let's talk chicken. Because that's what this new sandwich is all about. All white meat, perfectly seasoned, perfectly juicy chicken on a steamed bun. The new Southern-style chicken sandwich. That's what we're made of.
Turned the ball over a little bit. Next question.
How did you play? Okay, last question.
What, Chuck?
I'm sitting here watching the press conference. Nice suit.
Thank you, Chuck. I'm busy right now.
Hey, man, I need some socks. Those cushy cotton NBA logo socks. I need them for my footsies. They're so comfortable. About 6 to 10 pairs.
Chuck, I gotta go.
A little bit above your ankles. Hey, give me them socks.
Talk all you want with my faves from T-Mobile. Unlimited calls to your 5 favorite people. Who's in your fave 5?
ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. The Subway Series is back. Jose Reyes and the Mets take the express train into the Bronx as Derek Jeter and the Yankees look to get on track. Sunday Night Baseball. Mets-Yankees, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
No offense, but women's basketball is a joke. You won't see me driving hard to the hoop. I'd rather settle for mid-range jumpers. Wide open ones, too. Since girls don't play defense. If you want to see real basketball, don't watch me. Expect great.
The Lakers lead by 14, and Coach, they have gotten some easy opportunities as they shoot 55% at the start.
Mike, everything's coming out of the transition game. The long pass on the release by Kobe. And then anytime you turn it over and you do not get back, you're like a sieve. It's a layup drill. Give the Lakers the credit. They're very sharp here early. And then once they get in the half-court offense, the cutters are open on the baseline or down the middle on the cuts. The post people are making the necessary passes.
And you see all the starters have at least 4 points. Radmanovic with his 7 goes to the bench now, and Luke Walton checks in for L.A. as Kobe Bryant comes to the line. When last we left, it was a foul on Paul Millsap. That foul put Utah over the limit. 5th foul of the quarter. He will get one more. Kobe, he's 4 of 22 shooting threes in this series. That's the only thing he hasn't done in an outstanding fashion in the first 5 games.
Yeah, but that's okay, because he's leading the team. And when you consider the fact that in scoring, he's only averaging 33 a game.
Is that all?
With 7 rebounds and 7 assists. That's all.
But you rounded up to get him to 7 assists. He's like 6.9.
Well, we tell Kobe, Kobe, you better get out and start working on your 3-point game in the afternoon, all right?
The point is he has been sensational after this MVP season. Boozer forcing it, trying to get going with a nice spin move, cutting into the largest lead of the early evening.
Mike, that's there for him every time. Just don't settle for the jump shot. You get kicked us out in a one-on-one, so take him, because Powell's not going to foul. He's going to try to go for the block.
Bryant cuts, feed by Walton. Couldn't get the basket. Matt Harpering with defense on Kobe now. Darren Williams with the push. But nice. Millsap in traffic. Korver's in the corner, wait, not going to get it. Oh, nice feed, Williams. Harpering didn't the first time. Didn't the second time. Resets it. Korver, 3. Kept alive by Millsap and Harpering. The kind of possession the Jazz need to get a kickstart in this first quarter.
Now, in the first 4 games of this series, the Utah Jazz dominated the offensive board play. They would shoot and miss, go get the rebound, put the ball back in, and they were averaging over 20 points a game in second chance points. Now, that was cut down drastically in Game 5 in L.A., and again here early. Even though they were shooting 33%, there was a lack of offensive rebounding, only 1 before that flurry that we just witnessed.
We saw the plus 32 for the series. It was only 17-11 in favor of the Jazz. In the 111-104 Laker home win Wednesday night in Game 5. Sasha Vujacic, who was 1 of 11 from the field, 1 of 8 shooting threes in that game, checks in now.
The Laker bench has struggled. In the last couple of games, they've only scored 16 and 13 points. But we have to remember that the starters are playing 40 minutes. Bryant, Gasol, and Odom, who are playing outstanding basketball, all play over 40 minutes.
And you figure they'll be in high minutes tonight. You've got Saturday and Sunday before a potential Game 7 on Monday night. Walton. Luke off the mark. He was so good against Denver. Struggling a bit more in this series. Had an upper respiratory infection before Game 1. After Gasol's 6th rebound keeps the trip alive, Farmar, who's lost his confidence, to Vujacic. There you go. After the 1 of 11 in Game 5, 1 for 1 in Game 6.
But when you're shooting it over 50%, sometimes over 60 in the playoffs, you know he's not bashful, Mike.
No.
He's not going to take it off the dribble. We know that he has an injured toe, and he says that there is pain, but he'll make the 3.
And he's part of this bench that was better in the last series.